I want to talk about what was new because the missing minute of their surveillance video outside of Epstein's cell was now publicized in this dump. But Attorney General Pam Bondi said this previously. What we learned from the Bureau of Prisons was every night the video was reset and every night should have the same minute missing. But this shows that that missing minute isn't missing at all. It's there. What do you make of that discrepancy?
Well, I think that we need to get better cameras, but also too, there's a lot of information, and the Attorney General, as far as this is concerned, is dealing with a number of other things. Although I think that this is obviously a very important case because of the way that the American people feel and that there was not justice served. And I think that that's the same perspective, and I have that same viewpoint because I've heard the victim stories, and also too, when you're hearing some of the names of these people, I won't say it yet. But when you're hearing some of the names of these people and you're hearing that they were also paying off law enforcement, why were these people that were accepting bribes not also charged? You're complicit in that. That's illegal. You can't do that. I can't accept a bribe like that. So there does need to be justice brought and served. And so it's going to be interesting once we get through our investigation, of which it's going to be very, very extensive. We will be able to make criminal referrals, and then the Department of Justice, which I'm sure will be following up on those criminal referrals.
And how deep do you think, or what we can expect, will that go? Will that go to the people who were bribed, the people that were paid off? I mean, how big is this pie chart or this org chart?
It's a very big org chart. Again, I think it transcends countries. It's international. There's international banks involved. There's very wealthy and powerful people. But it's not a crime to have lunch with someone. It is a crime to traffic someone. And so those are also the differentiating factors that need to be taken into account here. And then also too, it's also a crime to have sex with someone who is underage, period. Grooming, all of this stuff that happened to these young women, it's actually really heartbreaking to see. I also heard one instance of a woman who had an infant, and when she came forward, she saw that there was a lawsuit against the Epstein estate, I guess. She actually had her infant child, a little girl, threatened. They threatened to kill her. So I think that in itself just shows the type of people that this is. I think any parent or mom listening to this would understand that those type of people, even if it was Jeffrey Epstein, the fact that they felt that they could do that. I mean, you're looking at a very, very dark, sinister psychology here. But more importantly, we're going to uncover immigration fraud. We already have been told by the attorneys that it exists, and they're going to help us point to the documents, etc. So in my opinion, anything that we find, no matter how big or small, we're going to be referring to the DOJ.